Hi, and welcome to today's class. So this is going to be an hour long, 60 minutes of just a lovely twisty bendy flow with a bit of focus on shoulders. So shoulder strengthening, stretching, lengthening. So have a yoga strap nearby if you know you need it. Grab your yoga blocks. Enjoy the class. If you want to leave me a comment, feel free. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. And thanks most of all for joining me. Have fun, enjoy. So come onto your mats, keep your knees bent, and just bring yourselves down onto your mats. And then push into your feet, lift your bottom up, and then slowly place your spine and your buttocks down. Tuck your shoulder blades in and down underneath you. So you're bringing the tops of the shoulders onto the mat, palms facing up by your side. Close your eyes. And just thinking about your breathing. Take a deep breath in, really fill your lungs. Hold the breath. And exhale through the nose, release the chest, relax the shoulders. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 3, 4. Relax those shoulders. On your next inhale, pull belly button up and in, imprint lower back into the mat, and bring your arms up, fingertips to the ceiling. As you exhale, slowly, slowly, with control, lower your arms out to a T shape. Keep your lower back imprinted as you bring your right leg over your left leg. Clamp the thighs together. Pull the left leg to the right, turn head to the left, taking a little left leg, thigh, hip, waist stretch. Inhale back to center, and now both legs to the left. Turn head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, both legs to the right, head to the left. Hold. Inhale to center. Exhale, legs to the left, head to the right. Hold. Inhale to center and uncross the legs. Left thigh over the right thigh. Legs to the left, head to the right. Hold. Inhale to center, legs to the right, head to the left. And you can let the legs drop as far as they'll go. Inhale to center, legs to the left, head to the right. Hold. Inhale to center, legs to the right, head to the left. And hold. Inhale to center, uncross your legs. And then heel toe your feet just to outside the mat. So your feet are off the mat right at the edges. Lower the legs to the left, head to the right. Pause. Push into the right foot. Really get that right hip pushing up. And release back to center. Legs to the right, push into the left foot. Lifting the left hip. And come to center. Over to the left again. Head to the right. Push into that right foot. So you really feel it down the front of the right thigh, hip, maybe into the waist, your lower back. And release. Legs to the right, head to the left, and push into the left foot. And release to center. Heel toe your feet and knees back in together And then lifting the feet off the mat, coming to your 90-degree bend. Beautiful. Lifting your arms up, fingertips to the ceiling, opposite leg, opposite arm. I'm going to start with right leg, left arm. Extending arm overhead, leg long in front of you. And bringing it back in. Opposite arm and leg. You can bring the leg as low as you want, but it will impact your lower back, so please take care. Moving from one side to the other, and if you can, imprint your lower back, pulling your belly button up and in. Here, do so because it will help. But you're using your core as you move slowly, and we'll make this the last round on each side. And coming back to reverse tabletop. Hug the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, a roll from side to side, massaging your back. And then rolling to your left side, bringing yourself onto your left hip and shoulder, and then set yourself up so knees are level with the hips, your shins and feet are level with the front of the mat. Your left arm is long on the floor in front of you, and if you want to use a pillow or a block for your head, you can. Otherwise, head to the mat and hands together. Keep the knees and the ankles firmly squeezing together as you inhale your right arm up and slowly lower it behind you, but don't turn your body. Just let the arm come back so you feel the stretch down the inside of the arm and across the chest. And then slowly coming back up and over. Inhale, just opening the arm, your body's not moving. And exhale, arm comes back. One more time. Inhale, arm. And coming back down. This time, stretch the fingers, spread them wide. Follow with your gaze and turn your head, but keep the knees together. Don't let those knees separate. And inhaling, coming back up and over. Reset yourself. So spread the fingers wide as the arms come up and over. Pause, exhale here. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, hands together. Inhale and exhale to your twist. Inhale and exhale back to start. Now reach your right arm a bit further so your fingertips touch the floor, trailing your fingers in a circle up over your head, coming out to your twist, trying to keep the fingers on the floor, circling around, and then over your hips and back to start. Inhaling up and out, and exhaling down and back. One more. Big inhale as you open to your twist, and exhale back to start. Pause, change direction. Right hand down over the knees, past the hips, out to your twist, and then up overhead, back to the start. Inhaling to open, and exhaling, coming back. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Pause for just a moment, and then lifting yourself up, rolling to the other side, or flipping to the other end of the mat, whichever feels easiest, and aligning yourself, knees with hips, shins and feet on the edge of the mat, palms together, right ear to the mat. So as you inhale, just the arm coming up, everything else stays facing forwards. And exhale, bringing the arm back. Inhale, spread the fingers wide as the arm lifts up. And exhale, slowly coming back. Inhale, arm up and open. And exhale to return. Now reach that left arm longer, spread the fingers wider, follow with the gaze, knees stay tightly pressed together as you twist. And inhaling up and exhale back. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Inhale up and exhale back to start. Last time here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fingertips to the floor as arm comes up, overhead and out to your twist. Knees stay together and exhale, coming back. Inhaling out and open. Exhale to return. Inhale and exhale. Pause with hands together. Change direction over the knees and hips. Out to your twist. Up overhead and back to the start. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Make this the biggest one yet. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to start. Pause for just a moment and then rolling over onto your back. Bring your feet close to your buttocks so you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Now draw that belly button up and in and imprint lower back. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Then as you push into your feet, start rolling up your spine to your shoulders. Push those hips up, squeeze your butt cheeks, and super slowly, one vertebra at a time, rolling slowly down. And then just rock your pelvis forward. Inhale, flat back, roll up, bring the arms up and over and bring them behind you, palms facing each other. Exhale, roll the spine down. And as you rock your pelvis forward, arms coming up and over down to your sides. Inhale, roll up, arms lift up and over, palms facing. Exhale, roll down. Rock pelvis and arms come back. One more time. Inhale, rolling up, arms over. And exhale, roll down. Rock pelvis and arms return. Beautiful. Reset your knees at your 90-degree bend. Make sure your feet are level with your knees. Extend one leg long. Hold here. And then move it out to the side as far as it will go. Don't let the other knee move. And then coming up in a square, back over to the right and lowering it down. So sometimes we do circles. Today we're doing squares. So use that core over to the left, up to the left-hand corner, to the right, and down to the left-hand corner. One more. Inhaling out and up, and exhaling back and down. Bring the left knee into the chest, squeeze it in, and then bring it to your tabletop. Extend right leg as low as you can comfortably go. Out to the side, point the toe. Up to the top right corner, point the toe. Over to the left corner, and then down to the bottom corner. Inhale out and up. Exhale across and down. Inhale out and up. Exhale over and down. Draw the right knee into the body, give it a squeeze, and then bring the left knee in as well, really squeezing them in. Reach between your knees, grab those big toes, happy baby, and take a little massage for your back, your shoulders, back of the head. A little rock from side to side here. And then hands behind the thighs as you rock and roll up and down your spine a few times, and then coming up to your comfy cross-legged seat pose. Finding that nice, comfortable pose, hands resting on your knees. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, I no longer wear a knee brace. My knee has healed. Hallelujah. So hands on knees, set your spine nice and long, pushing down through the sits bones, and then draw the shoulders down and away from your ears. And neck is really nice and long. Bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, twisting, turning to look over the right shoulder. Pull belly button up and in as you inhale, and exhale, turning a fraction more. Hold here, focusing on lengthening the spine and really squeezing that right shoulder blade behind you. Hold here. And then tightly holding onto that left knee, turn your head, bring your right arm out and over, crossing the arms. Reset your spine nice and long. And then releasing left hand behind you. Inhale, length, and exhale, twist. Draw bandha up and in as you inhale. Exhale, turning a little more. Squeeze that left shoulder blade behind you. Hold and breathe. And then bringing the left hand over to the right knee, hold here. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just coming forwards a little bit, bending at the elbows, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, push against the knees as you lift up, releasing your arms out nice and wide, palms are down. Reach the arms longer, spread the fingers wider, pull the tops of the shoulders down. Now turn the palms slowly so they're going upwards. Lift that little finger so your palms are really up. Keep the tops of the shoulders down and slowly, slowly pulling shoulders down, shoulder blades pulling down, bringing your arms to a V shape. Shoulders are down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, folding one way, look underneath the opposite arm. Keep those shoulders pulling down as you lift to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale, lift, bring your arms back to shoulder height. Turn your hands so you really feel it across the tops of the arms. And then rotate them so the palms are facing back. Keep the tops of the shoulders down as arms interlace behind you. Interlace fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades together as you look up. And keep squeezing shoulder blades as you hinge forward, arms coming up and over, chin to chest, aiming to get the forehead to the ground. Inhale, lifting up, just looking up. And exhale, folding forwards, arms up and over, maybe coming further down. Inhale, lifting up, look up. And exhale, folding forwards, the deepest one yet. Lift those arms and coming up. Right, release your hands out to shoulder height, palms forward as arms come forward, shoulder blades pulling down. Interlace fingers, push the palms away. Draw the tops of the shoulders down, pull belly button up and in as arms lift. Biceps by the ears, pull the shoulders down, push the palms away. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, folding one way, inhale to center and exhale the other side. Inhale, lift, separate your hands and bring arms to shoulder height. Right arm over the left and then palms meeting eagle arms. Now, you can maybe link thumbs or palms together or just holding wherever you can. And then lift those elbows, looking up, lifting up. And exhale, elbows down to your belly, chin to chest, folding forwards. Inhale, lift up, looking up. And exhale, folding forwards. I think this always feels really nice across the backs of the shoulders. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, separate your arms, bringing them out long, and then left arm over right, finding your eagle arms. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold forwards. Really pull in as you come forward. Inhale, lift, maybe arching the back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, up, exhale, fold. And then lifting up, release the bind, hands to shoulder height, and then bring hands, into prayer pose. Bring the arms up, and then bending the elbows, trying to keep hands in prayer pose. Hands coming down to the nape of your neck, elbows are up. Release the left hand and bring it over to the right elbow. Push the arm back. Your hand, the back of your hand is down by the nape of your neck. And then bring your left arm behind you and see if you can bring your fingers to touch. Now, if that's not working very well, bring your right arm down and push that left hand up higher. And then you should be able to find your bind. If it's not working, grab your strap, hold your strap in both hands, coming to this pose. And then push into sits bones, lengthen the spine. Draw that right elbow back. Close your eyes and just breathe here. Holding here. Try to keep hold of the fingers. And then releasing the bind, bringing your arms out wide. And then palms facing up as hands come overhead, prayer pose. Bending at the elbow, hands to the nape of the neck. Right hand pushes left elbow back. And then right arm comes behind you, either pushing the hand up or finding your bind. And then hold. Draw that left elbow back, close your eyes. Just breathing here for a few breaths. Then releasing the bind, bringing your arms out wide. Release your hands down and roll shoulders forward and up, back and down. Inhale and exhale. And down. Now pause with your shoulders kind of squeezing back and down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn your head, looking over one shoulder. Keep the shoulders pulling back. Releasing to center, over the other side. Back to center. And then relax the shoulders. A few shrugs here. And then coming over onto all fours for just a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let your belly sink down. Rotate those elbow creases forwards. And then as you inhale, arching up to your cat, chin to chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull that belly button up and in. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. And then just coming to your neutral spine, getting ready for our puppy dog pose. Walk hands forward as far as they will go. And keep sliding them along as you start to lower your chest, your chin or your forehead to the mat. Hips are staying over the knees, and this is such a nice shoulder release. Holding here. Deep Ujjayi breath here to help get deeper in the pose. And then lift your head, walk your hands back so they're near the top of the mat. Tuck your toes, coming up to our first down dog. And give those legs a pedal. We've been sat for a while. Pushing one heel and then the other to the mat. Walking it out. And then come to your still pose. Push your chest to your thighs. Check your hands are shoulder width. Spread your fingers wider. And then really push chest towards thighs and lower the heels a little more.
Give your head a nod, a shake, make sure it's relaxed on your neck. And then walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. And see if you can get your hands flat on the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need. And then see if you can extend your knees straight with hands on the mat. And then bring your left hand under your face between your two big toes. Bend left knee, right arm straight as right arm lifts up, looking up. Holding here. Lovely. And then right hand comes down, bend right knee. Right hand under face as left leg straightens, left arm lifts. Holding here. And release it down. Left hand under face, right arm lifts. Hold, breathe, looking up to the hand. And bending right knee, left arm lifts. Hold, look up to that hand if you can. And release it down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Just let your arms hang there. Let go of any tension as you super slowly start to roll up. Arms just dangling, chin to chest, as legs straighten, as back straightens one vertebra at a time. Lifting up, arms reaching out, pull belly button up and in as the hands come overhead. And then hands slowly coming to heart center. Pull the tops of the shoulders down. Inhale, push palms together as arms reach up, looking up. Turn palms outwards, spread your arms like you're pushing heavy weights to your side. Chin comes to chest. Rolling shoulders forward, chin to chest, soft knees as you really slowly with control roll it down, giving your shoulders a bit of a break before we bring hands to the mat. Walk it out to a plank. Hold plank, push the heels away. Lower your knees, chest and chin. Slide to your baby cobra, point your toes long, and then pushing via your knees, tap your buttocks to your heels, forehead to the mat, brief child pose. Hold here, breathing here. And then lifting your head, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Push your chest towards your thighs. Walk your hands back towards your feet, coming to a fold at the back of the mat, chin to chest, arms dangling, soft in the knees as you slowly roll up. Arms reaching out, belly button pulling up and in as the arms lift and hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, maybe a back bend, turning palms outwards as you draw chin to chest. Roll the shoulders forward, bending the knees softly as you roll down. Walk your hands out to your plank, hold plank. Pause here. You can do knees, chest, chin, or if you want to chaturanga, hugging the rib cage with your elbows as you lower. If you chaturanga, you can do up dog or cobra. And then pushing, lower the knees, hips to heels, forehead to the mat, child pose. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Keep the elbows lifted. And then tucking toes, inhaling up to your downward facing dog. Walk the hands back towards your feet. Tuck chin to chest, inhaling as you slowly roll up. On the same inhale, lifting the arms out and up. And then slowly hands to heart center. One last time. Inhale, up, pull that belly button up and in. Arms coming through the air like heavy weights to your side, chin to chest. Roll the shoulders forward, soften in the knees. Slowly, slowly rolling it down, hands to the mat. Walk it out. Take your plank. Hold plank. Walk toes in, push heels away. Make sure hands are under shoulders. Rotate elbow creases forward. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga slowly as you lower. Cobra or up dog. And we'll meet in our down dog. Give those legs a pedal. Push one heel to the mat and then the other. Really walking out the legs. Then lower your feet as wide, knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touch. Hips to heels, arms to the mat, and take a child pose. Wide leg. Child pose. Give your shoulders, your wrists a rest. Breathing here, sinking your buttocks down. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then extend your arms long. Spread the fingers wide. Lift your head, look at your hands, check their shoulder width. Tuck toes and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Now lower the left heel as much as you can. Push your chest towards that left thigh and lift that right leg up high. Coming up to tiptoes, shifting weight forwards, right knee behind right elbow. Point the right toes and hold here. And then right knee behind left elbow, holding here. Back to the right elbow. And inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, rotate knee up and out, look underneath right arm. You can stay here or bring your left heel to the mat, right foot coming behind you, lifting up to your wild thing. Nice, beautiful wild things. Lift the hips up higher, let that right arm drop further, get your chest up to the ceiling. And then flipping up and over, back to your three-legged dog. Release the right foot to the mat and give your legs a pedal. Pushing the heel down on one leg at a time. And then coming to your still downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up high. Looking forward, start to shift weight, shoulders over wrists, left knee behind left elbow. Point the toes and hold. Left knee behind right elbow. Point the toes and hold. Fantastic. Back to left elbow and hold. And back to your three-legged dog. Bend left knee, rotate hip, look underneath left arm. Left knee coming up towards the ceiling. Stay here or left foot behind you, right heel to the mat for your wild thing on the other side. Really get those hips and chest up to the ceiling. Holding here. And then flipping back. Wow, three-legged dog. Release the left foot. Give your legs a pedal. Push your chest to your thighs. And then walk your hands back towards your feet, chin to chest, as you super slowly roll up, coming upright to standing, wiping the sweat away if you're hot like me, building up a sweat today. We're going to do some standing balances involving shoulders. So we're going to start off standing on the right foot. So bring your arms out long in front of you. Right arm over left, back to our eagle arms. Hold on, lift those elbows. And then bringing your right thigh over the left. Now, balance here is hard. So you've got options. You can either just squeeze them together and have your foot just dangling in the air. If it's comfortable, bring it behind the calf, or the tip of the big toe on the mat, just for balance. And then you can lift it off and put it down as you want. Holding here, bending the right leg, bringing yourself deeper into a squat pose, holding here. And then release your arms out wide, flying that eagle pose. Bringing your left leg along behind you to your warrior three. Neck is long, you're gazing down to the mat. If you wobble, don't worry, I wobble all the time. Holding here. And then bringing your arms down in front of you, bring your hands to the mat in standing splits. Lift that left leg up high, draw nose towards the right knee. Hold here. And then bringing left foot to the mat, tuck chin to chest, slow roll up. Arms just dangling as you come upright. Arms in front of you, right arm over left, right leg over left. So again, choose where you want your foot to be, maybe bringing it behind the calf, give it a try, see how it feels. And then sinking nice and deep here.
One side is always harder than the other. Hold, balance, breathe. Releasing the arms wide, right leg behind you as you come to your warrior three. Hold warrior three, flex that right foot behind you. And then hands to the mat, right leg lifting up to your standing splits. Release the right foot to the mat, chin to chest, slowly rolling up. Arms coming out and up. And stay here. Interlace fingers, push the palms away. Getting ready for our coconut tree. Now my shoulders have lifted as yours probably have too. So pull the tops of the shoulders down, pull belly button up and in, roll onto the balls of your feet and start lifting the heels. Coming up as high as is comfortable for you, and your feet may well wobble. I've got quite weak ankles, so just holding here. Look at something in front of you that's not moving. Straighten the arms, push the hands up further. Pull that belly button up and in. Hold. Fantastic. Keep the heels lifted as you release your arms to shoulder height. Release the heels, bring the hands behind you. Interlace fingers, squeeze those shoulders together as you inhale, look up, a little back bend. And softening in the knees as you fold forwards. Arms coming up and over. Bring your belly and chest onto your thighs. And once you're in your fold, see if you can straighten your legs. Bring the arms further, possibly holding here. And slowly coming upright, chin to chest, arms reach out and up and to heart center. Release, and let's give our shoulders a little bit of love. That's all very strong. I always know if I'm feeling it, you are, right? So just roll the shoulders forward and up, back and down. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Change direction. Back and up, forwards and down. Inhale, exhale. In and out. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Just start turning from the waist. Let the arms just hang, swinging around. And then coming to your still pose. So hands at heart center. We did this sitting down. We're going to do it standing. Inhale, arms up, bending at the elbows, reverse prayer pose. And you can stay here. This is already a really nice workout for arms and shoulders. Or left hand to right elbow. Push that hand further down. And make sure your hand is, your palm, your fingers are against the nape of your neck. And then left arm maybe coming to meet it. Or move that left hand further up. That works much better for me. And then we're going to stand here. Bring that right elbow back. Close your eyes for a moment and just come up onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. See how your balance is with your eyes closed. Holding here. You don't have to go up high. Hold, breathe. I'm wobbling like crazy. I can feel it. And bringing the heels down, release your arms back to prayer pose. Inhale, exhale. Push the left arm further back, right arm coming to meet it. Gets easier every time, right? And holding here. Close your eyes. Draw that left arm up and then lifting the heels, finding your balance here. So hard with your eyes closed. Hold, breathe. And release, and give your shoulders a little shrug. Standing on the right leg, bringing the knees together, lifting the left foot behind you, grab hold of it. Look at something on the floor in front of you that's not moving as right arm lifts, thumb and index finger joining. And then slowly hinging forwards, lifting that left leg behind you. Pause. Take your time here. We've got time. Coming to your beautiful dancer's balance. Reach that arm further, lift that leg higher. Holding here. Really push the foot against the arm. Pulling that left shoulder back. Hold. And slowly, slowly release. Give yourself a little shrug. Ready for the other side. Knees together. Again, that thing that you're staring at is your friend, your best friend here. Taking hold of the right foot as left arm lifts. Get the standing leg as straight as you can. Take your time coming into it. Yoga is a journey. That cliche yoga practice, not perfect, is just true. Different every time. Holding here. Lift the leg, reach the arm. Breathe. And slowly, slowly release. Release the foot. Give everything a nice little shake. And then come to the top of your mats. We're just going to do a couple of sun salutations here. Big toes together, heels apart, arms by your sides. Get that belly button pulling up nice and tight as your arms reach out. And looking up. Exhale, swan diving, hands to the mat. Look between your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back and pause. Right hand under right shoulder, left arm lifting up, twisting up. Now squeeze that left shoulder behind you and pull your left arm back. So you're rotating in the chest here. Looking up, holding here. And then left arm to the mat, step back, take your plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, step, sweep, or move it between your hands as right arm lifts up to your twist. Squeeze the right shoulder behind you. Really pull the arm back, opening up the chest. And hand outside foot, step forward, big toes together as you fold. Inhaling up and exhale, heart center. Inhale and exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, lower the knee, coming to fingertips, holding here. Or hands on the right knee. Or lift the left knee. Or reaching up, coming to your lunge. Holding here, looking up. Pull the tops of the shoulders down. Breathe. Hands to the mat, step back, take your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Meeting in down dog. Left leg lifts up high. Stepping it between your hands, lower the right knee. Fingertips as you lunge forwards. Hands on knee as you lunge forwards. Lift the right knee and maybe lifting the arms. Straighten that right leg behind you, sinking deep into your lunge. And then hands either side of left foot, step forward to your fold. Inhaling out and up. And exhale, heart center. Take a big step out with your right foot. Keep the left toes pointing forwards. Grab your block or book and just pop it on the floor inside the right foot. Shoulders are over hips. Get a nice wide stride. Check your back foot. The heel is further back than the toes. Warrior two. Reach the arms long and then sinking into your pose. Check you can see your big toe. Holding here. Sinking deeper. Reach the arms longer. Turn your left hand, reversing your warrior. Reaching up and over. And back to your warrior two. Straighten left knee. And hinging forwards and then coming to your trikonasana, triangle pose. And if you want to, you could have your hand on the block. If that feels good, if that helps to get deeper into the pose. Holding here, reaching that right arm up. And then bring the right hand down, and you probably will want the block for this. Bring right hand on the block, and then left arm lifting up as you rotate your triangle, reverse trikonasana. Holding here. And then bringing your left arm down. Grab hold of your block, put it over to by your right foot, and then coming up via your warrior two, lifting hands to hips to center. Turn left toes in, right toes out, shoulders over hips, setting up for our warrior two on the other side. So bending in the right knee, check you can see the big toe. Check your back arm is the same height as your front arm. I always forget that one. And then gaze towards the front middle finger, holding here. Make sure you're pushing into the outer edge of your back foot as well. Really good grip on the mat. Hold and breathe. Draw the tops of the shoulders down. Turn the right hand, reversing warrior up and over. And back to your warrior two. Straighten right leg and shifting forwards. Trikonasana. 6 o'clock arms is what we're aiming for. Hold, breathe. Draw the left shoulder back. Picture that wall behind you. Fantastic. That's really good. Amazing. Holding here. And then bringing left hand down, probably onto a block, but maybe not. And right arm lifting up as you rotate your triangle. Holding here. Bringing right hand down, grab your block and shift it to your left foot. Coming back to warrior two on the left hand side. Sinking nice and deep, bending that left knee. Beautiful. And then left forearm to thigh, coming to your side angle. And you can stay here. You can bring your hand onto a block or onto the mat. And then left arm coming underneath you maybe. Right arm reaching behind you, finding a bind. Look how easy that is these days. Amazing. Holding here. And then release. Now have your block and put it onto, we're coming to half moon. So whichever setting you know you need for your half moon, hold the block in your hand as you come back up to your warrior two. Release that back hand, right hand to hip. Step your right foot in a little bit, shifting your weight to the left leg. Look to the ground where your block is going to come to. Shifting your weight forwards, lifting that right leg. Move really slowly, control it. Bring the block to the mat. Find your balance, straighten your standing leg. And then maybe reaching the right arm up. Hold here. Flex that right foot. Hold here. And if you want to, imagine a tennis ball underneath your face on the floor and watch it roll along the floor. Really, really slowly turning your head, watching that imaginary ball. And then pause. And now imagine it's going to, whoa, I'm falling over, travel up through the air. And watch it climb up into the air in front of you until you're looking straight ahead of you in full half moon pose. Hold here a bit longer. Straighten that standing leg a bit more. And then bringing right hand to right hip. Hold onto the block as you come upright. And give that hip a little bash perhaps. It's such a strong pose. And then bring the block to your right hand and turning over to the right. Just pop it down on the floor for a moment and reset your warrior two. Nice. Forearm to thigh or to the block or to the mat. And if you can reach the mat, right hand underneath you, turn left hand palm outwards as you find your bind and hold here for a moment. Releasing the bind, take hold of the block in your right hand, left hand to hip. As you come up, step the left foot in. Look towards where your block is going to land. Shift weight to your right foot. And really, really slowly, hinging forwards, lifting left leg, bringing the block down to the mat gently. And if you fall over, just come straight into it. Some days are better than others. Lifting left arm up, fingers to the ceiling, flex left foot. Get your balance really nice and stable here. And then again, that imaginary tennis ball, orange, whatever, rolling along the floor and starting to lift up, looking straight up in front of you. Fantastic, everyone. It's a hard one, really hard. Hold for another breath. Micro bend standing leg coming up. Pop the block to one side and just take a moment breathing. Shrug your shoulders a couple of times, give your wrists, hands a little shake, and then coming to toes out hands to heart center. We're going to come down to a squat pose. So adjust your feet as you need to as you slowly start to drop the hips. Knees are coming out over the ankles. As you come down, elbows behind knees, pushing the knees out nice and wide. Fantastic. I was going to do lots of dolphin pose, but we're kind of running out of time. So good news is I will save it for next time. Holding here. And then hands behind you, releasing to the mat, getting ready for shoulder stand. So in shoulder stand, today we're going to be working on plow pose, which I don't like because my boobs and belly get in the way and I feel like I can't breathe. So I'm probably not going to hold it for long. But if your feet touch the floor behind you, try and stay there and you bring your hands to the mat. So see how it goes. Using momentum or whatever to get up, bring your knees to your face. Push your hips up, rolling to the tops of your shoulders, and then walk your elbows in towards each other as much as you can. Don't turn your head as chin tucks to chest and feet come up to the ceiling. Hold here. And you can stay here. Or try lowering one leg behind you, flex the foot, tap the floor. Oh, can't reach. And lifting up. And then bringing the other leg up and over. Now, I'm finding it hard to reach the floor, which tells me my hips aren't high enough. So do make sure you've got your hips as high as they'll go. Flex the toes, and then it makes it easier to reach the floor. And if you can, bring both toes to the floor, release arms. I'm not going to stay there because I find it extremely uncomfortable. And then lifting legs up if you're not doing plow. And just hold here for a couple of breaths. Close your eyes. Keep working the hips up as high as they'll go, holding here. And if you're not in a plow, bring your knees to forehead. Use your arms as brakes and really, really slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Give the knees a little hug into the chest, squeeze them in. A gentle rock from side to side. And then we're going to come to fish pose. So bring your feet to the mat, lift your bottom. Hands underneath your butt cheeks, palms down. Extend your legs long away from you, point the toes. Walk your elbows in underneath you and then push into your elbows, lift your head. And then drop the crown of your head to the mat. Push your chest up to the ceiling. Close your eyes and just take a few breaths here. Really open up your chest. And then push into the elbows, lift your head, bringing your feet to the floor, lower yourself down, release your arms, bring your hands onto your shins, hug the knees in, and another nice little rock and roll here. And then just let go of your legs, T-shape your arms, palms facing up, and relax the shoulders. Lower the knees to the right, all the way down. Bring your right hand on top of the left thigh. Turn your head to the left and let go. Relax. Let go around your hips, your waist, and your shoulders. And then releasing your right hand, bring it back to the floor, palm facing up. Use your core to bring your knees to center and then lower them all the way to the left. Left hand on top of right thigh and relax the hips, your waist, your shoulders, your face. Just breathe. And then bringing your left hand to the mat, bring your knees back to center. Flex the feet, reach for the outer edges of the feet and take a happy baby. A little rock from side to side.
And then still holding onto the feet, just let the feet come a bit lower towards your bottom. Your arms will be inside your legs. And just rock a bit here, and that will get your lower back around the sacrum and give you a really nice lower back massage. And then releasing your feet, bring your feet to the mat, T-shape your arms once more. Bring your left ankle to the right knee and pull that right leg across with the foot, coming as far as it will go, but don't let right shoulder lift. And then hold here. Let the weight of the left leg stretch out the front of the right body. Relax the shoulders. And then slowly back to center, uncross your legs. Right ankle over left knee. Pull that left leg to the right, turn head to the left. And then let go, relax. Slowly coming back up to center, uncross your legs. Bring your arms up, fingers pointing to the ceiling. Bring your left arm behind the right arm, and then pull the right arm across your body and turn your head to the right. Just a little stretch here for the upper arm and shoulder. We've worked hard today. And release. Palms facing, fingers upwards. Right hand underneath the left. Pull it across your body and turn your head over your left shoulder. And slowly, slowly release. Bring your arms to your sides, palms facing upwards. Choose your Shavasana, either bent knees, feet as wide as the mat, soles of the feet together, knees wide, or legs extended long. Give your hips just a little rock from side to side. Any tension in your hips releasing here. Gently tuck your shoulder blades in and down. Lengthen the back of the neck, chuck chin to chest. Close your eyes and relax. Deep, slow, equal length breaths here. Relax the shoulders. And then on your next inhale, just gently turn your head to one shoulder, back to center, and over to the other shoulder. Back to center, and starting to move your fingers, your toes. If your knees are bent, straightening your legs, take your feet and your knees together. Make sure you've got enough room. And then inhaling your arms up overhead, interlace fingers, push palms away. And take a whole body stretch, really push the palms. Feel your rib cage lifting, stretching. And then drawing your knees into the chest with love and care. One last little back massage before rolling onto one side and bringing yourselves up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose, hands at heart center, to the third eye, and namaste. Thank you for joining me.